Obviously, could take home the hardware in that regard. But boy, the anticipation continuing to build. The referees had blown the whistle a moment ago. They're trying to get everybody ready to go for tip-off. They had the fashion show a little bit earlier.
That's right. Fashion show, we were told that a lot of these streamers, they walk 2 miles to get here. And let me tell you, folks, it's not cold outside. It is hot.
Certainly. And then the humidity in the state of Arkansas, not fun either.
There's
Some
Lethal
last-minute
giving
instructions from Lethal.
Which three? High school? Which three? Which one is three? High schooler. All right.
Clarence NYC out there with Marlon, King. I tell you what, like the size is the first thing you notice out there with 26. But then they counter, 25 counters with the tag team duo of Ray and Cal.
It's certainly going to be causing some problems on their end in terms of the length. Expect some doubles from them also at times. But again, Marlon, kind of the heavy favorite for 2026, at least among coaches and players, that he's likely going to be the leading scorer, at least one of them. And then 2025, obviously Jay Cinco's a guy, when you talk to him, he feels confident about his team, but he's a guy too that can go get a bucket.
Yep, and then Ty Lil, he told us before the game, he went up to the referees, he had a funny moment. He said, how many fouls do I get? Of course, we're playing college basketball rules, everybody, so this is going to have 2 20-minute halves. 5 fouls and you're out of this game. He was asking the officials for 8 fouls today. He said, I play aggressive, I don't foul.
Hoping to play aggressively without fouling to stay in the game. Cal and King at midcourt to jump center, and we're just about set to begin the 2026 Streamer University Championship. The buzz is building. Here we go. We are underway from Conway, Arkansas. 2026, the class of 2026 will control the opening tip. And here we go. Quick three, left wing, offline. Here comes James. Tylil James has it stolen. End to end. The shot won't go, but we have a foul underneath the basket.
And that was the defense that we talked about. Clarence NYC with a heck of a steal, went down to try and finish, and he gets fouled. There's that defensive intensity. They're ready to go.
Clarence NYC with a really nice move to get to the rack and then draw the foul. Have a chance to get the game's first points with 19:38 in the opening half. First one up and just a little too strong.
And maybe we didn't talk about this, free throws. It might come down, you know, we see that all the time. Free throws, every point will matter in this game.
You got to think, but with the scores that they're on the floor, certainly going to be a handful of scoring opportunities. 1 for 2 goes Clarence NYC, and the class of 2026 is on the board first with their game's first point.
And immediately we're coming out in a zone. Oh, and there's that great high-low action.
And up and under, reverse layup wouldn't go for Ray, and big time getting up for the rebound was Marlon. He'll bring it up himself, guarded by Jay Cinco. King kicks it out. 3 ball from Dami. It's too strong. And Jay Cinco, the board, looking to go lead court. Collision, no call. And the class of 2026 is out of there with it.
Great defense. Way to get back.
That'll be an easy deuce. End to end. The feed and the rim rocker.
There's our first dunk of the game. How about it?
Woo! Cal getting up big time. Clip it.
First bucket for the class of 2025 Thunder.
Now Marlon trying to answer on his, and with the English, kisses it off the window.
Wow, through the lane, finished it with his back to the basket, right hand off the glass. Great finish.
I'm not quite sure how he made that shot. An impressive look from Marlon, but how about the feed? underneath, and Tyler James, the bucket.
He had some words for Kai on that one. Kai was telling, he had some words there.
Man, what a feed, too.
Wow.
That was Dez. Feed from Dez, I believe. That was fancy. Marlin thought about the three, pulls up, free throw line extended, just a little bit short, loose basketball. Jay Cinco trying to go end to end. He'll pull it out, set up some offense here in the front court.
Good movement by both teams early.
Uh-oh, James couldn't get the throw down, but maybe a little lucky. He rolls it over the rim.
A little finger roll action.
He was trying to do that.
The lane was wide open there. There's no defense there to stop that drive down the lane.
And some of the best you're going to see offensively and defensively. There's a three ball off the side rim. No.
Somebody close the doors.
Class of 2025 with a three-point lead, trying to extend it to a two-possession game. Step back three, Jay Cinco. Off the side, no good.
Ooh.
Scramble, loose ball, and we'll have. Looks like it hit off the side, but let's take a look at this scoring going on from 2025.
The defense leads the offense, and flush it, big man. What a play. And then right back on the other end, a great pass down low, another good finish. And right now, the Vision class of 2025 is looking great.
They're up by a triple. They got the foul on Marlin, so that kept it on this end. Jay Cinco draws everyone in, kicks it out. Dez, three ball, can't get it to go.
Oh.
Looking for the old board, loose on the floor. And
look at the intensity. Wow, here we go. Whoa, a little extra right there.
Black Boy Max was down on the floor first to get that basketball. Love the effort there, but some extracurriculars, they're fired up.
They are.
Calm down. Let's calm down. Calm down. Calm down.
Well, the intensity building. 6 to 3 hour score.
26,
Our first
let's
loose
go.
ball, and everyone was on the floor ready to get it. And then Black Boy Max and Ray there, they were going after it. No one wanted to give it up. The possession means everything. Early on, love the action.
You know, the 2026 team obviously wanting to knock off the team from a year ago, the alumni, and Black Boy Max laying it all out there. The effort that you get right there, that's a spark. You got to have those kinds of plays.
What up, Buffy? Good? Hey, you good? Hey, what? Okay, my bad. Hey, that's my fault. I'm good, yeah, okay. I'm not getting no bucket.
Here's another look at that. All that went down a moment ago, Michael.
And look, both teams battling for the rebound, a loose ball, and then here we go. The battle is on. Black Boy Max looks like he had it, but Ray, he was not going to give up. And here's where the extra little action took place there. But you love to see the intensity. Both these teams won it. Bragging rights.
No doubt. Trash talk is real before the game also. We mentioned that. It's the class of 2026 trying to tie things up on this trip. Marlin, ball fake. Now he drives in the middle. Nothing doing. Clarence, NYC for the tie off the side. The O board, Dami, up and under. Nobody's fouled. How about the effort from Dami?
Great offensive rebound, and Ray and Cal, they were right there at the Twin Towers down low, if you will, and great offensive rebound to go back up, and now we're at the foul line.
If there's anything that's going right now, the free throw line, they're able to get there. Is the class of 2026. We saw Clarence NYC earlier, right? Got to the rack, got fouled. Dami, the old board crashing in, gets a chance at a couple here at the charity stripe.
Class of 2026 has struggled from behind the three-point line, but right now what we're seeing is they're battling for the boards, and if they're going to get to the free throw line, they'll make their way back.
Dami's got one more free throw coming. Second one's up, and he got that one too.
And now if you're 26, this is where you've got to get it. You need to stop here.
Jay Cinco bringing it up, the ball handler. He's got handles, picks up his dribble, has it. Kicked up top to Ray.
They're playing this matchup zone.
Feed it to Ray. Elbow. Nice find to
There it
Cal.
was.
Going up. Elevates.
Ooh.
And he's hacked on the arm by King. The first free throws of the game coming up for the class of 2025.
Great job, class 2025. Near side, and they swing that ball over. Great cut. Woo! Close call, but the foul. And a missed free throw there. Six to 5. The crowd's loving it in here. A little early action in the lane. Ready to get that rebound. That'll be a lane violation. Marlin's excited.
Sure is an empty trip as well for the class of 2025. A chance to extend the lead out a little bit.
Oh.
Picked his pocket from behind, and it leads to a deuce. Jalil James with a bucket.
How about that? What a defensive play. He picked his pocket. Take a look at the replay here. Whoop, little lackadaisical come from the backside. Great pass. Up for the layup. And just like that, the lead's extended to 8 to 5 for the class of 2025.
Marlin behind the back. Nice move. Kicks it out left wing. Black Boy Max. Dami with it.
They've got to get the ball to King. We talked about that
That's
early,
right.
and they've shot some more threes. They need to get the ball down low.
Nice drive, and he's fouled hard on the way to the rack. What a nice play, though. Black Boy Max got the handles, got the wheels, and he got to the rim.
JB, you got to go in strong tonight. There is nothing weak at the rim. My goodness.
Here's another look at this take. What a job for Black Boy Max.
Ooh, my goodness.
I think also Jalil James there is saying, hey, if you're going to come up in here, I'm going to make you feel it a little bit. Earn that foul. 2 free throws upcoming.
Don't bring that weak stuff to Streamer University.
First free throw from Black Boy Max is in and out. Couldn't get it to go. He'll have another.
Chat, let us know what you think so far these first 4.5 minutes. You think the class of 2025 is going to run away? Oh, another lane violation.
That is tough. For Black Boy Max, though, he's a former varsity hooper. He's the current king of In the Booth. The creator who turned his bedroom into a hip-hop's hottest recording studio. He's a good hooper, too, there, Mike.
Good hooper and a family man. He said his family was here today, and he was here to show out and have a good time in front of his family.
Jay Cinco brings up the basketball now. A chance to extend it to a two-possession game. 3-ball try, no good from Ray. The rebound to Clarence NYC. Here comes Marlin. Sees a lane, drives the lane, lays it up and in.
Oh, and he's telling him, oh, here's some smack talk going. He told him he was too small as he looked over at the class of 25 bench. A little double team in the corner now, and another turnover.
Errant pass. Dami quick to Black Boy Max, but he couldn't quite handle it. Tried to move quickly. A nice find from Dami, but just out of the hands of Black Boy Max.
Both teams, as we have a timeout call, both teams' defense is really trying to get that transition game going, getting both teams on offense, but the defenses are
I ain't
stingy
gonna lie to
right
you.
now.
I'm pretty pissed right now.
I'm gonna tell the guys who are sitting, yo, how much time we got? How much time we got? Oh, right now? Tell me to get back. I mean,
All right. I want more. I want more, bro. Yo, he right. Defense.
Conversation there in the huddle. I think there's some intensity kind of being spoken on the class of 2025 team. Only up by a point.
Yeah, I think both coaching staffs, the guards right now, you have to keep your eyes up. The defenses are playing better than I think we imagined, and the intensity's there. And That was more of a timeout to get their act together than it was anything else.
Jay Cinco will bring it ahead again. Manning the point for the class of 2025. Little zone for the class of 2026. Trying to go inside. Marlin knocks it away. Steal. Doesn't quite have the numbers though. Trying to make something happen behind the back. Dami tried to recover. Or excuse me, Monty tried to recover, but just couldn't.